Hi, my name is Rishi Daniel. I'm a student physical therapist from Campbell University. Today we're going to learn how to do a mechanical taping for the lower traps, lower trapezius. So before we talk about the taping, let's talk about the lower traps itself. So the lower traps originate from T4 all the way up till T12, and they run in this superior lateral direction, and they attach to the medial inferior part of the scapula. And their function is to depress the scapula as well as posterior tilted. And this is just going to give you better alignment of the shoulder and the thoracic spine as well. Alright, so before we start taping, we want to make sure the patient is in good alignment. So we want to make sure they bring their shoulder blades together and depress it as well. So that's a good posture right there. And you want to make sure the cervical neck is in neutral as well. So before we put the mechanical taping, we need to learn about the coverall. The coverall is just a piece of plastic tape that goes over the skin, since a lot of people can be allergic to the mechanical taping. So the mechanical taping is very different from the kinesio tape. Actually, the mechanical taping is the type of the method. The tape itself is called leucotaping. So leucotaping is very hard and rigid, versus the kinesio taping has a lot of elastic give to it. So make sure you cut the cover tape longer than the leukotape, which is over here. I've already pre-cut a piece. So you want to make sure the cover tape goes in the line of the lower traps. So you want to start right about T12, where the traps originate. So in order to find T12, you can find the lowest rib, and then work your way around, and that should be T12 right there. So you want to make sure it goes from T12 on the lines of the fiber, and all the way across right to the acromion. And make sure the person is in good posture. So Nate, could you retract your shoulder blades and depress it? And relax, good. So Nate, what I'm going to do is, I see your lower traps needs to be activated a little bit more, because you have that slumping shoulder posture, which could be leading to a possible impingement over here in the shoulder. So we want to bring your shoulder blades back first and keep them down, okay? And the tape is going to help you, remind you to keep that posture throughout the day.
Okay.
All right? Okay. So there are two little strips for the cover roll. So what you want to do is take one off. And line exactly in T12. Then work your way. There you go. All the way across that acromion. Good. Okay. And then now you can take the other piece. Alright. So you got a nice clean tape right there. Okay, and make sure you cut the leukotape shorter than the cover roll, so it does not touch any part of the skin. So already pre-cut over here. And the leukotape does not have any give to it, like I mentioned before, so it doesn't really stretch, so do not try to stretch it. Just make sure it's nice and tight. Okay. So I'm going to start from here. Make sure Nate has his alignment well. And there you go, slowly pull it back. Okay, good. How does that feel, Nate? You feel like your posture's been pulled back a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you feel that a little bit? Okay. So what this is going to do, it's going to also allow Nate to have decent posture throughout the day as he's at work sitting.